14. Your character.
I was at 12.
Not a happy person.
I'm at 60 sanity.
Okay, so
When I saw that thing,
you know all these the skills we've been checking off.
yeah.
Each one of those, you can make a roll against the number. If you roll higher than your present percentage, then you roll a 10-sided die.
But that's only for the ones we checked.
Only the ones you checked. Because you did it successfully, you've learned something from it, potentially. So what are you rolling against? History?
Yeah.
So you need to roll 41 or above.
Oh, hell yeah.
76 is a success. Roll that,
I guess
and add that to your 40. So you have 46 in that now.
So we want to fail.
You want to fail. You want to roll high in order to actually make these go up. Okay, so...
And then listen.
Yeah, do listen. It's at 20. So the lower something is, the easier it is to go up. So roll me the 10-sided die. Add that to your listen. 10.
Okay.
So that goes up to a 30. And then erase the check marks once you're done. What else? Spot hidden. You use that successfully too, 25%. So you want 26 or above. There you go. 97. Yep. So roll that 10-sided, add that to your spot hidden, and 2 more points to spot hidden. Was that it?
Yep.
Okay. And you missed with your gun, so you don't get points for that.
I want to get my theories on there.
You want to make your theories?
Yeah, about like what was going on.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Hold on a sec. We're almost done. The family of Madeline Warner actually the police constable up in New Boston contacts each of you to relay on the fact that the family of Madeline Warner wanted to relay their thanks. They never knew what happened to her. They thought there was rumors that she had run away with Clark, all this other stuff. Apparently she was murdered and buried in the basement, and that's closure for them. So that's a positive thing.
Forget why we met him.
Police officer.
You also can each add $100 to your assets.
He's paying for my therapist.
He's not. He's not paying for your therapist.
Do I really have to
damages.
Should I add him?
He said any damages you incur we're going to cost. He's not going to charge you guys for the busted window and a couple other damages to the house. It's minimal.
Okay.
Oh shoot. You drove away fast. I want all 4 of you to make. No. I want. Who went back to the house? The 3 of you. Spot hidden. We're going to retro in something potentially. The 3 of you need to make me a spot hidden. You can use the new number, old number, whatever. I don't care.
70.
Nope, you didn't. You were too much focused on what was going on. All right. The deputy had taken you. Did you go back to the house? Yes,
12.
you did. You passed too. Okay, so you're not gonna. Nothing's gonna go up because I think you've already checked that off at least once, didn't you?
No.
Oh well, make a check to see if it goes up. You two. He rode in the deputy's car, and you two were riding in your pickup truck. And you started the pickup truck, and as you both got in, you both took one last glance at the house, and you saw up in the upper window, you saw a figure of an old man staring down at you. Just before you. How do you want to react? What do you want to do? This is retroing when the deputy's pulling away in his police car.
I look at him.
Uh-huh.
Did you see that?
No.
Put it in gear, drive away.
There we go.
There you go. So that was the little end bit for that. Anyway, comments, questions, suggestions, opinions. What do you guys think? Did anybody have any opinions?
I had a great time.
Is there any way I can gain more sanity back by the next session?
Oh, yes. Actually, let's look that up. But I want to hear Caitlin's theories as well.
Okay. So he mentioned an Alice girl. I'm assuming that was probably his wife or something.
Yes, he mentioned because that was told to you
so
by
he had
the
that book. That book probably had a spell in there that he tried and went wrong, and why that creature appeared.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And he needed a body to remove her soul to that new body or something like that. So
or
he
sacrifice.
had Madeline, but Madeline died.
Yeah.
Could be.
Everything went wrong.
Everything went wrong. Tried to bury it. We unearthed it though.
And what happened?
He tried to resurrect it,
Because we
and it didn't work.
failed
And he
to
died
try.
to it.
I think that he.
And he's the only one who knows what was in there,
Died of a heart
and he
attack.
doesn't remember.
He probably died of a heart attack or something.
I think that he attempted to bring his wife back by sacrificing someone else to maybe a minor deity who might have had the ability to do that. but he's fucked up the sacrifice,
Yeah.
and she can reclaim him.
Came back into something real different.
Either way.
It's pretty much what happened.
Ew.
He messed up a spell, yes.
Hey, yo!
And boom, something else came that wasn't supposed to.
So, if you were to keep that book, if you read it, you probably would have found that spell you fucked up, and you could have learned it yourself.
Well, I just didn't really feel like there was much point in me keeping that.
Oh no, I'm just saying,
That's fine.
if you kept the book, that would have been yours to learn.
Unless it was
So
one of
nicely
those books
done.
that wants to be kept.
I was holding that in so long. I was like,
Thank you for that, by the way, because you only have bits and pieces of the story as a player, as a character.
Yeah.
But as a character, you're seeing more of what's going on.
So
And
what
that's
did you
why I
do?
don't like take people in other rooms
So-
most of the time because, and everybody did a really good job role playing, by the way. As far as like not knowing what was going on and not metagaming. There was a little metagame, but that can't be helped. That always happens.
I said I wouldn't lead this time, and I ended up doing it anyway.
You wouldn't what?
I said I wouldn't lead this time.
Lead?
Yeah, I was kind of pushing it.
You made a leady kind of character.
I
She's a
didn't.
nurse who tells people what to do. Like, yeah, I'm
I
putting this
tried.
needle in you, and you can deal with that. Sorry.
What do we do to up check skills? Because that was the first time the whole
Roll your
game that I checked the
percentile
skills.
Oh, if you roll that skill or above on percentile dice,
So you want to fail.
you want to fail the roll, basically roll above it, and if you do, then it will go up 1d10. So let's see.
If you roll above.
What'd you roll?
Rolled 3 points above it.
Then
Yep.
roll a
Roll
d10
D10.
and add that to whatever your spot hidden is. Is that the
Roll a
only
D10.
skill that you
Roll a
use?
D10.
It's the
Roll.
only
You ended up running all around, but not really
You
doing
put
as
D10
much. So
Yeah.
That's D12.
This is a straight up ghost story,
It's the same percentage.
which is real rare in Call of Cthulhu. But I found it, and I've always wanted to run like a ghost story scenario.
Goes up by 2.
Right there.
I have to skill.
For example,
Oh
He shot
you
me.
went
I dodged
temporarily insane. I should have messed with you a lot more. I forgot about those rules. Darn it.
I really did.
I thought you had some sort of like killing madness, and I was really careful.
No, when I rolled amnesia, I was like, it'd be perfect just to shut him down, shut him up, and make you guys deal and try to figure out what's going on. I thought that'd be creepier. All right, let's see. Recovering from temporary
So
insanity.
you can actually choose it now. You don't have to roll anything.
No, you still roll for the temporary insanity.
Yeah.
There's there's a summary temporary insanity and a real time. The summary is for if you're all alone and this happens. And then you might wake up hours later, and he might have found himself hours later in his bed.
Yeah.
And not had a clue how he got there or what happened. And what I shouldn't even told you what you saw, but that was what caused it. So that's clear knowledge as far as that goes. Or you might find yourself, if you go into a violent thing, you might find yourself afterwards in a room and everything's trash and there's a corpse that you've just killed. Of like the night watchman or
That
something.
could have been me.
Now, there's also real time, which was, since I knew you guys weren't going to leave him up there for the next 4 hours, I figured he would completely black out the memory and then just go sit in the room until he couldn't handle being in the house anymore and then leave.
Ah.
Which was going to happen way after you guys came looking for him. Great role playing, a lot of fun with the role playing. There's also these reality checks, which if you stay temporarily insane for 1d10 hours, and normally during the game, then I can say, oh, you see this little lady, and she's like got this raw meat in her hand, and she's just eating it. And if you don't think that's real, because it's just your head, maybe it's just your head playing a trick on you, you can make a check. But if you fail the check, then you get another bout of temporary insanity, because your mind is still unhinged for several hours.
Right.
Since the game is over, we're not going to bother with that.
And you just went cruising. You didn't pay attention to nobody.
Yeah.
The dog was probably like,
Um,
I probably done. The dog probably done pissed and shat in that sidecar though. Just saying.
He's smart enough to step out, do his business.
I would vote.
Self-help.
You're probably really hungry.
7.
Here we go. An investigator may choose to spend time with one entry listed on their backstory, which could act as a form of psychological
Doggo.
support. Clearly, this does not include phobias. Maybe. Oh, okay. So it's just the good stuff, not like the bad stuff over here, which is phobias and stuff. I would need you to go into some detail about what your investigator is doing to seek help, healing, or redemption. They should be thematically appropriate as to how you're fighting your...
He is taking off of work for a few weeks,
Oh,
going
okay.
on a hunting trip with Sif.
Okay.
You did.
All right. We're going to need a sanity check from you. Describe to me the hunting trip. A little bit more details on the hunting trip.
All right.
Yeah. Hold on.
We
Just want to take it.
get out to the log cabin back in Georgia.
Okay.
Smell the fresh pine air.
Okay.
Eat some pancakes for breakfast the next morning after some rest. Then we go out hunting and ducks.
Okay. I need you to make me a sanity check.
Just to make sure you don't think
This isn't gonna be good.
Come on, you can do it. Blow on it.
Yeah, no.
Lose another point of sanity.
the duck turns black.
How am I supposed to pass a sanity check when my sanity's already so low?
You probably would need some actual psychotherapy as opposed to trying to handle it yourself, which is what you started doing. Character's not real rich.
I have some psychology.
Oh,
Yeah, me too.
hold on.
But it's
Is
not
this your key connection? Is this the one that's starred?
Yeah.
You get a bonus die. Make another roll in the tens. So you just need to roll the tens die. Do you remember what the ones
Just
die
the
was?
10?
You remember what the ones was?
The ones was, I believe, the 7.
Okay, so keep the 7 and you get a bonus die because this is your thing.
I need the zeros.
No, you don't want double zeros.
Well, double zeros plus the 7.
You always keep the ones die. The bonus die will add to it.
Sorry.
So that gives you a bonus die.
That's based off our gun. Sorry.
Okay.
It's worse.
Okay. You don't lose any more, but it's still a failure. You need to revise your backstory when dealing with your dog. Yas.
Your dog's not okay.
I have 2 questions.
Okay, hold on. Let's finish this up first. Keep those questions in your head.
Your dog was not there to save you whenever you were.
He wouldn't come into the house with me.
He didn't have your back. You love your dog, but your dog doesn't love you.
I'm sorry. I'm not like this.
No, it makes sense. So you're still so you don't get it doesn't help. The hunting trip doesn't help. It makes it worse. You feel like there's a wall between you and your dog. You feel like you love your dog, but you don't trust your dog completely. And now anytime your dog growls or barks, you get this like terror.
Oh yeah.
Even in your house, when the mailman comes by and the dog barks, you just like flip out. So note that on your character sheet somewhere. Wall with dog. Don't trust dog. Put don't trust dog. Dog notes terrible danger, or something like that. Okay, so you had a thing to say first, and then you had 2 questions.
You first.
Okay.
Sorry. Should I even bother adding the money that we got for doing?
No. You're rich beyond the dreams of avarice. You can add to your cash if you want to put $100 to your $50,000. You each can add $100 to your cash or to your assets, whichever one you prefer. I'm sorry, Austin.
It's okay.
You can also seek actual professional help. If you increase any skill to 90%, you automatically get 2d6 sanity back. Getting professional help can only raise your sanity to what it originally was.
So is it possible to go that high?
How much does professional help cost?
Yeah, you can increase your skills continuously. Professional help is probably like $100 a week. Yeah, psychiatrists are very expensive.
I'll at least go 1 week.
Okay.
Wow. Sorry.
I said at least.
No. Every week, you make a check every. You make a check every once a month. You have to go for 4 weeks in order to actually have a chance of it increasing. It's a long, slow process.
All right, fine.
And what it can do is it can increase your sanity 1d3 points if he makes the roll. You're in a pretty big town. Bristol will probably have a decent. I'll give him an 80% chance.
I totally understand what you mean when you said that it's not that you're not you're not going to avoid going insane.
But the thing is,
It's
sometimes
planned.
some of the rewards for the game exceed the amount of sanity you lose. You can get a lot of shit if you get a lot done in the game. This one was pretty small. It didn't have a whole lot that you can get back. So, do you want to try for a month?
After
Yeah, I'll try
sanity,
for a
that's
Alright,
hard.
do you want me to roll, or do you
Go
want
for it.
someone else?
Go
You have
for
an
it.
80% chance. If I roll 96 or above, you're going to lose 1d6, because he fucked it up. If I roll 0 to it, if I roll 1 to 80, you get 1d3 back, and otherwise nothing. It's just no progress. And we have a 30. So, you get 3 points of sanity back.
Yay.
So that does
Do you trust your dog a bit more?
recovering. Oh, you also got a month of treatment.
The dogs.
There's this thing I can't remember. Whenever try to remember,
After
I
trying to
die.
give an indefinite sanity characters, safety for the trauma, player makes a dice roll.
The most unfortunate.
Oh, private care. You had private care, best care available. Blah, 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 blah. Oh. Alright. 42. Oh, fuck me, sorry. No, don't you slow track me. 42 is a success. He also takes care of your fear of the dark.
Oh!
So every month, no, you can hand me back. Those are only good for the game session.
Okay.
So
Do you want me to?
the coins go back in
Do you
here.
want me to-
That you get to keep.
Okay.
That's for you. That is
Alright,
for you to
thank
keep.
you.
Just the coins come back at the end of the game session. Just little rewards for role playing. Okay, you had 2 questions.
And should I put my broken leg as an injury?
How much damage did you take when you fell out the window?
8?
Out of 12?
Yeah.
Give me a luck check or you're going to have a permanent limp.
Oh no. I need that.
No, you can use these 2. Just say the black one's the high. What's your luck? 55. So black's high. 61. You're stuck with a limp. So note on your character sheet, physical trauma is
Hey.
injuries and scars. Put limp
Yeah,
left
okay.
leg. Now he needs it. Okay, was that both your questions got answered?
Yeah.
Do you remember what you were going to say?
I wanted to know what the creature was.
Tentacle beast.
It was
I like the
a
mythos.
terrible, terrible thing.
I like the mythos.
It was the messenger of the outer gods. One
Oh.
of the 1,000 masks of Nyarlathotep that he
Oh.
accidentally summoned up. I'll give you that.
No wonder he came through visions.
And it drove him crazy, like you said. And then he just dropped dead from the whole situation.
Well, I said he had a heart attack.
Something terrible happened to him.
Yeah.
All right. Any other comments, questions, suggestions? You guys have any fun at all?
That was fun. I don't know if
That was
it's
amazing.
because I enjoy this edition more, or if I just this was a certain scenario. I like it. It was fun.
I've been tabletopping for 3 years. This is the first time I can ever actually say I've roleplayed.
Nice.
Yeah.
There was a lot of good role playing.
I was-
Good job with your first
Thank you. I
major
felt like I was
tabletop.
Not really defining.
That's okay.
but-
That it can take a
Yeah.
while to
Yeah.
to get your character
I had
defined.
Because I wasn't sure if like he should be like rich and snooty or kind of be care about.
Basically, just make the decision and go with it.
Okay.
I liked the whole gun shooting at the top of the stairs, the near fatal freak out shooting.
Yeah.
I liked how that was handled.
Yeah.
You guys both handled that in character, which is good. It's hard not to metagame when you're potentially going to murder another character.
Yeah.
It can be fun to metagame when you're going to potentially murder another character. You're just gonna, when the guy comes around the corner and blow him away, I don't care who it is. Even if it's my dad, I don't care. It's your best friend Bob. Bang, 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 no. Oh no. Anyway, so yeah, and I don't think it's the game rules. I think it is just I think it was the scenario. I can run again for this little group, or we
I
can
like
start
that one.
trying to incorporate you guys into the other group. If you want to try again, if you're done with gaming, that's fine too.
No, I want to continue.
Okay.
This was what I was looking to get out of this.
We can try to run this game like once a month as this little group to start with and see how that goes if you guys want.
Okay.
Or figure it out on the fly, just figure out what's going to happen next. I'll be putting up I'll be running this up as a role-playing journal at some point. I just got the first draft done last week's. And these videos will be going up online tonight, probably. It's 7. Ooh, that was longer than I expected. I gotta be home by 8. No more what's and the new sci-fi show on the box. And then there'll probably be a highlights video.
I love highlights.
I like that.
Such a pain in the ass to me.
That was so good.
Any last words before I turn off all the recording devices?
Do you know where I'd find it if I was looking at it?
YouTube, Max Writer, one
Okay.
word. You could
I
probably
think
look
it
up,
was mentioned.
the name of this was The Inheritance, so call it The Inheritance Part whatever, Call of Cthulhu Actual Play, and then today's date. That's how I usually label it.
Okay, because I think I remember there was a student in my class that semester who was in your group. I don't remember who it was. You were
Last
talking
semester?
about how you recorded your sessions.
What do you look like?
I don't remember.
It might have been one of the
I
names
just
I ran
remembered-
as Elena.
I just remembered recorded tabletop RPG sessions and vaguely him
Vaguely me. That's how all people remember me.
You're
Vaguely.
so big.
I'm super vague, especially your ladies.
Oh my god.
They only remember a figure, and then they're like, ew.
We're not doing this today, I think.
I do it every day. You can suffer with me.
And then I have to repair it.
Okay, so thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll talk to y'all next time.